The symbolism of the forest and wood. A forest is the symbol for the deep subconscious. It represents our greatest fears and our worst emotions: rage, lust, jealousy, envy. It represents whatever is dark and untameable in our character. Since its foliage obscures the light of the sun, it is regarded as opposed to the sun's power. It is a place for darkness to thrive. Hobgoblins, malicious sprites and demons are demons. The demons we have inflicted on others, and the demons that have been inflicted on us. A wood, in contrast, is more open. The path out is more evident. There are clearings that open up to show you the light. Dante, the Divine Comedy, Inferno, Canto 13. Nessus had not yet reached the other side when we set out to travel through a wood, which had no path marked in it at all. The foliage not green but of dark colour, the branches not wholesome but knotted and twisted. There were no apples but poisonous thorns. The symbolism of the forest derives from prehistory, when the valleys were filled with thick, impenetrable woods and trees. The forests were literally places of fear. They had bears and wolves, no paths, and it was easy to get lost in the dark. Dante, the Divine Comedy, Inferno. Halfway along the road we have to go, I found myself obscured in a great forest, bewildered, and I knew I had lost the way. It is hard to say just what the forest was like, how wild and rough it was, how overpowering. Even to remember it makes me afraid. So bitter it is. Death itself is hardly more so. Yet there was good there. Symbolically, in order to find one's way out of the forest of your subconscious, in search of the palace of your higher spirit, you had to tackle all the thorny problems facing you. Conquer your demons. Only by doing this could you reach the palace where your higher spirit slept, the Sleeping Beauty. And only then could you unite in the mystic marriage, the Hyros Gamos, sealed with a kiss. In contrast, the hills were literally tree-free and provided a means of avoiding or spotting danger. Britain once had a very sophisticated system of ridgeways, all of which connected up. We know they were used for at least 5,000 years. Ridgeways connected sacred sites and were used by initiates in the mysteries. Avebury Stone Circle and the Ufferton White Horse are on a ridgeway. Margaret Drabble, A Writer's Britain, 1979. A forest is symbolically ideal to represent your worst fears, your greatest challenges blocking your path to better places and states of mind. Palaces, castles, mountain tops and mounds offer places of refuge. The terror of the forest was greatly helped by the presence of fungi. which when eaten provided spiritual experiences of all sorts. Hallucinations, visions, Amanita muscaria, commonly known as the fly agaric or fly amanita, has even been known to produce the experience of flying. Now known as an out-of-body experience. According to Wikipedia, all Amanita muscaria varieties, but in particular Amanita muscaria variety muscaria, are noted for their hallucinogenic properties, with the main psychoactive constituents being the neurotoxins ibotenic acid and muscimol. Wikipedia continues, a local variety of the mushroom was used as an intoxicant and entheogen by the indigenous peoples of Siberia and by the Sami, which is probably why Father Christmas comes from Lapland. B Yeats, from Selected Poetry and From the Wind Among the Reeds. Do you not hear me calling, white deer with no horns? I have been changed to a hound with one red ear. I have been in the path of stones and the wood of thorns. For somebody hid hatred and hope and desire and fear under my feet, that they follow you night and day.